Hey everyone, this is me going to part two of my Brave Little Toaster segment. But really, what I'm doing is talking about like something I decided to do like not a long time ago, but right in the middle of 2020, when everything was being miserable and I had to go to work every time and just like deal with like the possibility of illness with regardless. I kind of took upon myself this to say like I can't go visit friends. I didn't even do it that when there wasn't a pandemic because of how bad of a socialite I am. But I actually decided that I was going to try to make as many artistic friends as I could on Facebook, and I eventually broke down and got on Twitter to promote my book as I was going on last year. So what I ended up doing was I actually sent a lot of friend requests to artists that I actually already knew, and then I just tried out uh, other artists that are well known, that aren't well known, and stuff like that. And I've actually come across like a good couple friends, like Rob Lamb, who is best known for like writing and storyboarding the classic He-Man and Masters of the Universe. He also wrote episodes for that show and the old school She-Ra episodes. He has been a very good friend and very supportive throughout. And other friends I've made are like Adam Marcus, who is also best known for directing Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. But one of the friends that I have really grown very appreciative of is Jerry Reese, who I just like did a doodle of recently. Who's today best known as the director of the Brave Little Toaster, the original. And he also did like works with Tim Burton and other Disney projects over the years. And honestly, every time I go on his face page, it is very much a breath of fresh air. There's that category on YouTube, videos that satisfy me. His Facebook page really satisfies me because there is never like any bitterness uh, on his page. I never see like the political baloney that just like has been going on for far too long, that I was never a fan of, and just irked me that so many people were just shoving all that into their feeds and everything like that. I'm all for like believing what you believe, but like quit shoving it in people's faces if they don't believe what you believe. And forget all that because that's already wrecking the mood of this video. This is actually just a tribute to a friend. Every time I've gone on his Facebook page, whether it's like just pictures of his father, who sadly recently passed away, to his videos, which are largely like slow motion videos of feeding blue jays or like any other kind of nature shot. Uh, honestly, that really like brings a feeling of peace to me all the time. And he is like a very kind guy to talk to, and I always like approach him with that same kind of kindness because I have always appreciated it over the past year. And so when I first like sent out my book, we had a great conversation where like he was saying like good job on you and all that. You got it out there, and that's so much to be appreciative of already. Just kind words, and I always appreciated that. And I always struck a rule whenever like I made friends with like someone who is popular or knows who is known for something in particular. I try never to like become a fanboy and just to like shove questions all about that aspect. I always say like, listen, you're all artists, so like talk to them about art, talk to them about stuff that matters to you. And I always kind of had that theory, and Jerry has to like only enforce that all the time. The only time I ever talked to him about Brave Little Toaster was like one random thing like last fall, and it was simply, did you ever see the sequels to your film? And he actually had like one of the sweetest and the most impactful comments. He said like, it was such a special time and such a great crew that I didn't want to bust the bubble for seeing like what had been done without us. But he also like stood on like anybody that has appreciated and enjoyed the sequels, I have no fault against. They can love it as much as they want. And I'm paraphrasing, but it was very much that kind of sentiment. And I appreciated that all the more. And as I said before, sadly, his father passed away. And so much of his posts in the past few months have been like about his father and about the instruments like violins and mandolins that his father created over the years, and he has been like cataloging that all on Facebook recently, and just beautiful work. And I just like say, I've sent this comment like such beautiful work had to be made by a beautiful person, which means it had to be a beautiful life. And I kind of I share that sentiment, and he concurred and like thought it was like a kind gesture. The main point of this is kindness, and that is something I have always gotten from Jerry over the past year or so, and I always appreciate him for that. So this is just as much as I like the Brave Little Toaster, and I recently read Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars and all that. It all stems back to like I appreciate this online friend that I made, and this is my probably all three of these are very much a tribute to him, and just saying I appreciate you, Jerry, and I hope you enjoy this little tribute. Take care.